I went out to Firestone the year 1977. And after I got out of the Marine Corps, I got hired at Firestone.
Like everybody else, you're always looking for a better opportunity, you know, more income to support your family, and the idea of building tires from nothing to something was interesting, and so I've been sticking it out now for 40-some years.
Making of a tire is very complex because you have to go from the materials to the tread to the inner parts of the tire, the inner liner. Then you go to the assembly of the tire, which is the tire room. Then you go to curing, and then they're sorted, then they go to final. When I first started, I thought a tire was you take a big glob of rubber, throw it in a mold, and it comes out a tire. Not so.
You know, when I was growing up, there wasn't a lot of opportunities to work. You could work for an electrical company or maybe a grocery store. You could be in retail department stores. You know, when Firestone came to Wilson, it was really a big thing. And we employ about 2,200 employees. And, you know, every day is a challenge when you work with that kind of number of people. In the late 80s, Bridgestone took solely possession of Firestone, so it became Bridgestone.
It started in the plant. What's Betty's last name? Marinakis. She started it in the plant, and she went around to all the departments and started telling the employees that she was going to start a credit union. She worked hard because she was by herself to start off with. And the credit union was right in the plant, right next to the lunchroom. It caught on like wildfire. 70 to probably 80% of the employees at Firestone joined the credit union. And then they expanded the credit union, and they went across the street and built a little small building over there, and they moved over there.
The Firestone Credit Union, when I started, was across the street from the Firestone Plant. It was on the Firestone Parkway, and it was just a small brick building. And the first day, I think I actually worked at the branch, happened to be a Firestone payday. And at that time, it was very crazy. The people were lined out the doors, didn't get to lunch because one of the girls left to go to the doctor and did not return back. At that time, there was no direct deposits, so everyone came to the credit union. The Firestone employees, all they had to do was cross the street. When they got off work at 4, you knew you were going to be very, very busy, and sometimes they'd run over there during lunch.
Well, we always had a policy. No one could join except inside the plant and family members. Then we kind of got to the point where if we're going to grow, we need to open this to the public. The City of Wilson credit union was struggling, so we decided if we merged together with the combined group of all the employees and discerning people, we could grow.
Through every transition that we had from Firestone Credit Union to Wilson Community Credit Union and then to Self-Help Credit Union, each one we brought new products. The credit union was able to grow more and more.
We had a lot of financial trouble with basically it was with the autos. We couldn't get rid of them fast enough, and our director at the time did not want to write them off the books because that's what us board members suggested. Look, let's start a clean slate, let's write them off the books. But he said that's going to put us in the red. And then we had an audit.
The credit union ended up in financial difficulty, and the state called us and we said, we know that for 20 years you guys have resisted retail banking, but this is a credit union in the community that you're involved in. It's the kind of folks that you serve every day with your home lending, with your small business lending. Would you consider merging Firestone Credit Union into Self-Help and changing who you are and how you do your business?
We needed a way to right the ship, and Self-Help offered that.
No question that our shift to being a retail banking organization was the most important shift we made.
But again, it gets back to the people. You know, I like to work where I feel like I'm important. I may not have all the money or lots of money, but I'm treated as equal as anybody else that walks in the door.
The customer service is so great. And like I said, everybody out there is just as friendly as they can be. Yeah, I love self-help.